As we age, our priorities evolve. Peace becomes more precious, meaningful relationships take center stage, and tranquility is no longer a luxury but a necessity. Yet many people unknowingly spend time in places that drain their energy, leaving them exhausted instead of fulfilled. Not every home or environment deserves your presence. Learning to walk away from spaces that bring stress, negativity, or toxicity is a vital step toward true happiness. Have you ever considered how the places you frequent shape your well-being? Subscribe to my channel for more wisdom on building a life that nourishes your soul. Avoid homes where you are not genuinely welcome. There's a unique kind of loneliness that comes from being in a place where you're merely tolerated, not truly welcomed. It's painful to feel like an obligation rather than an invited guest, as if your presence is something to be endured rather than cherished. The signs are often subtle: a lukewarm greeting, conversations that feel forced, or a sense that the atmosphere shifts when you walk in. Over time, these small cues add up, making it clear that your presence isn't valued. But life is too short to spend in places that don't nourish your spirit. You deserve to be in spaces where warmth, respect, and genuine appreciation surround you. Choosing where and with whom to invest your time is a powerful act of self-care. Instead of forcing connections in places that drain you, seek out the people who embrace you with open hearts. Your presence should be a gift, not a burden. Avoid homes filled with drama and negativity. Some homes carry an energy that weighs you down the moment you step inside, filled with constant arguments, gossip, and endless complaints. These environments thrive on conflict, where peace is overshadowed by tension and conversations revolve around criticism rather than kindness. Spending time in such places slowly chips away at your emotional well-being, leaving you exhausted, anxious, or even carrying burdens that aren't yours to bear. Negativity is contagious, and when you expose yourself to it too often, it can cloud your own sense of peace and joy. Prioritizing your mental and emotional health means being intentional about where you go and who you surround yourself with. A peaceful life isn't just about avoiding conflict. It's about choosing environments that uplift, inspire, and nurture your spirit. Walk away from spaces where negativity reigns and instead seek places that feel like a breath of fresh air for your soul. Avoid homes where you are only needed, not valued. There's a difference between being appreciated and being used. Some people only reach out when they need a favor, whether it's babysitting, financial help, or an extra set of hands for housework. These relationships are one-sided, built on convenience rather than true connection. If you find that certain people only think of you when they need something, it may be time to reconsider your presence in their lives. A healthy relationship is reciprocal, where kindness flows both ways, not just when it benefits the other person. Your generosity should be respected, not exploited. Time is precious, and it should be spent with people who genuinely care about you, not just what you can offer. Walking away from spaces where you are merely a resource isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. Surround yourself with those who cherish your presence, not just your help, because you deserve to be valued, not used. Avoid homes where your presence feels like a burden. Your presence should be a joy, not an obligation. If you walk into a home and sense impatience through sighs, glances at the clock, or rushed conversations, it's a sign that you're not truly welcomed. A home should feel warm and inviting, a place where you are embraced, not merely tolerated. No one deserves to feel like an inconvenience, as if their visit is something to be endured rather than enjoyed. The truth is, you should never have to beg for someone's time or attention. Genuine connections are effortless, built on mutual appreciation and respect. When you recognize that a place drains your spirit rather than uplifts it, respect yourself enough to walk away. Invest your energy in spaces where you are valued, where your presence brings smiles instead of sighs. Life is too short to spend time in places where you feel like a burden. Choose environments that make you feel cherished. Avoid homes where you are disrespected. Respect is not a privilege, it is a necessity. Yet in some homes, elders are belittled, dismissed, or treated as an afterthought. If your words are constantly ignored, your experiences brushed aside, or your presence undervalued, it's a clear sign that you deserve better. No one should have to fight for acknowledgement or feel invisible in a room full of people. Your years of wisdom, lessons, and stories are treasures, not inconveniences. True respect is not just about words. It's shown through actions, through listening, through valuing the presence of those who have walked before us. Surround yourself with those who see your worth, who honor your experiences, and who appreciate the wisdom you bring. Walking away from disrespect isn't about pride, it's about self-worth. You've earned the right to be in spaces where you are cherished, not overlooked. Choose environments that make you feel respected, valued, and truly seen. No. 6. Avoid homes that harm your mental health. Some places carry an invisible weight, an energy that drains you the moment you step inside. These homes are filled with unspoken tension, negativity, or unresolved conflicts that linger in the air like a storm cloud. You don't need to hear harsh words to feel the damage. Sometimes the silence, the forced smiles, or the passive-aggressive remarks are enough. Staying in these environments out of obligation can take a toll on your mental and even physical health, creating stress, sadness, and anxiety that follow you long after you leave. But here's the truth. You are not required to sacrifice your peace for the comfort of others. Your well-being matters, and choosing to distance yourself from toxic spaces is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with people who bring you joy. And remember, true peace is found where you feel safe, valued, and emotionally at ease. Have you ever walked into a place and instantly felt drained? What did you do about it? No. 7. Avoid homes that no longer align with your growth. As we grow older, our priorities shift. We crave wisdom, peace, and meaningful conversations that enrich our souls. But not everyone grows at the same pace. Some people remain trapped in cycles of negativity, shallow discussions, or self-destructive habits that no longer resonate with who we are becoming. Walking into these environments can feel like stepping back in time, where old patterns and limiting mindsets threaten to pull us down. Growth requires the right environment, one that nurtures, inspires, and challenges us in positive ways. If a space drains your energy instead of fueling your spirit, it may be time to step away. You are not obligated to remain in places that stunt your personal evolution. Seek out homes filled with warmth, wisdom, and uplifting energy. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth, not those who resist it. What kind of environments make you feel most alive and inspired? Life lessons on choosing peace and happiness. Not every place is meant for you. Not all relationships are worth maintaining, and not every home welcomes you as it once did. As you grow, some spaces and people no longer align with your peace. Holding on out of obligation drains your energy and steals your happiness. Choose peace over outdated expectations. Your time is precious. Use it wisely. Every moment spent in negativity is a moment lost from joy. Who and where you invest your time matters. Protect your energy and prioritize environments that uplift you. Peace is a choice. Make it wisely. Walking away is an act of self-respect. Leaving toxic spaces isn't selfish, it's necessary. You are not responsible for maintaining connections that bring stress, not peace. Choosing yourself is an act of strength, not guilt. True joy comes from meaningful connections. Happiness thrives in genuine relationships, not forced interactions. A few deep connections are more valuable than many empty ones. Surround yourself with those who truly cherish you. Aging is a gift that brings clarity, the freedom to choose where to invest your energy and whom to share your time with. No longer should guilt, fear, or social pressure dictate your decisions. Life is too short to spend in places that drain you or with people who do not appreciate you. Prioritizing peace, happiness, and self-respect isn't selfish, it's necessary for a fulfilling life. Who in your life truly values your presence? Are you making choices that bring you joy? Watch the next video to learn more about embracing a life of purpose and authenticity.